Okay, let's do some stuff. So this is working really nice. I think I haven't committed all of these changes yet, so I should before moving on to another system. But a few small things before I start. So this is cool because I already had it working with the controller here in run mode. The camera, that is. But because I made these tiles smaller to fit, before they used to be like 1 meter long, 1 meter long, 1 meter long. Now I made them a little bit more the scale that would make more sense for the final visual look. And also, that way all the models, characters, and things like that could be modeled in such a way that they're at their appropriate scales. So because I made that change after I did the controller input, I just want to adjust the speeds on this because this zoom in and zoom out now is like super too fast for the feel of the controller. And it's nothing crazy, but it's just so that, it's just nice for me to play with when I'm testing. So what we'll do is we'll start with that. I'm going to go ahead and open up. Where would that be? That would be in the controller, probably under the camera rig right now. So I don't have the camera rig going through the normal input system. I'm kind of just hard coding it for now. Eventually I'll come in here and I'll replace all this with events that will be sent from the input controller system. But for now, that's not the case. So handle console controller input. The zoom is right here. I multiply that. I'm just looking for zoom amount. Zoom amount here. Funny, because it's not being, where's the value of that? New zoom equals this. Fine. I don't even think this has any value associated to it. What I'll do is I'll just put it here. It must though, because it can't be 0. I don't know what's going on there. But if I increase this value, multiplied by, I want it to go slower, so I'll just try this, see if that works. Add an entire 0 to it. And I got an error. I got a bunch of errors. I should also look into fixing those. But, so now this, oh yeah, the zoom is slower for sure now, but it's too slow. So yeah, so I'll just change that value a little bit. Let's try that. That's not bad. Maybe just a little bit slower. Let's try 3 and see what it gives. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I like that. Okay, cool. So that's done. Another thing I want to do too real quick is I found this. This was free this month. It's like a monthly thing. And I think this would be nicer to have as a temporary asset instead of, see what I'm using now is I made these little dudes under prefab. Right, I have this thing. But, the point of it was to just have it with eyes in the front to know the facing, because based off of where the character is going to be, they'll have a facing value. They could face any direction. So the eyes are meant to show what the direction is, and that's basically the dude. But, even if that's temporary, I think this would be cooler. So I'm going to add that to my assets. Log in. Has it been added? Add to my assets. Okay, I don't know what that is. So yeah, so it has, you know, just some animations too, which is kind of cool. I could use animations, like temporary stuff. And yeah, and you know, they got like idols where they're in attack stance and little hits. So I'll be able to test things with this pretty good before starting to dig into rigging and figuring out what I want to do and art style and stuff. This will be a nice little temporary placeholder just to get the game mechanics working. So yeah, so I added that. I'm curious, what else do they have? Oh, they got a bunch of stuff. Oh, these are fun. Oh, they got these guys too. They're free. Those are fun. I don't know if this is a temporary free thing, because the first guys were temporary free, I think, for the month. But I should just grab whatever is free right now in this. Let me see. What else is free? These guys are free. What is this one? Isn't that neat? Go ahead and add that. Okay, what else is there? These are free. Oh, nice, big monsters. And I want to have big monsters, so I'll use that. Ooh, more big monsters that are free. Oh, geez, there's a lot of free stuff here. Whoa. Okay. Well, let's take a look. 414 megs. Jesus. How complicated are they? I mean, they can't be that. This is neat. The belly growing. It looks like there's like emissives. I think that's cool. Yeah, I like that guy. I like that guy there. Okay, it's not a high definition pipeline, but I could probably just convert the textures. And fun. Let me add it. I'll just take it, and if I use it, I use it, and if I don't, that's fine too. But they seem to have more on the second page here. Whoop. Okay, what else do we got? Robots. These golem dudes. These knight dudes. These guys. Ooh, these are neat. Oh, more dragons? They look the same, sorta. I'll take a look at them. Oh, look at these things. These are fun. More dragons again, but they're like the same. What the heck? Soul Eater dragons. Let's take a look at that. Geez, all these are free. These are fun. I don't like these ones. They're modern. Okay. Whatever, I'll take it. I mean, there's no harm. I'm not a fan of these ones so much. Meh. I don't like those ones either. Spellcasters. Okay, I'll take those ones. What's the difference with these ones and the other ones? I don't know. I already have cool ones. These ones here are kind of funny. They kind of remind me a little bit of Fall Guys. Party Monster Duo Play Art, PBR. Yeah, okay, I want those for sure. I don't know why. It's not at all where I'm going with it, but oh, full character pack also available. Look at all these guys. It's fun. These guys. Oh, these are the emissive soul eaters. But this was already in the other one. But I like that it glows like in the mouth. I find that kind of cool. I could trigger those to be on and off when I want them to, or glow or whatever. I'm going to add them. There might be something interesting to prototype with that. These look like dark Wizard's Lich. Sure, variety in the characters. Oh yeah, chests and stuff. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I just take it because I like the silliness. All right, cool. Okay, I have a lot of little things I could use. So, but I'm just gonna bring in those guys. These ones here. Oh, they got different ones with long swords. What are the? Let me see something. I'm not gonna go crazy here because these are definitely not the final art style. But see, this was the free one with the swords. What pack are those guys normally in? I don't know. Oh, skeletons. That's a fun pack too. I'm looking for the pack with these guys because... Oh, this is fun. Animals. Because, I want to see if they have different, like, accessories and armor and weapons and stuff. With animations that would go with it. But I don't see... Maybe down here it'll show. Is it in this one? Or, oh, in this one, in this one. Let me take a look at them. These are a bunch of cool monsters. I have this one and this one that I got for free. And they got skeletons. These flying ones are kind of neat. Those are modern. I don't want the modern. Oh, okay. What's this? Let me just go see. These are not exactly in the same style as the other ones. Anyways, I'm just looking because I'm curious, but... All right, anyways. It's just for fun. Okay. So let's bring them in. I forgot the name of it. Darn it. Maybe there's a picture in the package manager. We'll take a look. I just want to bring in the first ones. I don't need to bring in the monsters or anything right now. Let's see. Package. My assets. Air refreshing package. They're not in alphabet by date. Sort by name. By purchase date. By purchase date like this maybe. Yeah. I really like these guys. Okay, those are the ones there. Let's just download that. And we'll import that. Yeah, all of it is fine. I don't think I'm in HDRP right now. I think I'm just in normal. I'm not 100% sure. Because if I'm in HDRP, I'll have to change the textures. Let's go see the prefabs, female character. Oh no, okay, I'm not in HDRP. There, that'll be cool. That'll work. Male character, What is this one? Swords and shields. Neat. I wonder how they'd put the sword and the shields on them. Okay. And the textures, how do they got that working? Albedo's metallic color. Okay. All right. I'll use this for the characters and stuff. And I'll put little animations on them, which will be good. So now that that's all in the project, I'm just going to go ahead and give this a quick save. Save project. Save. And I'm going to close it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to commit all that stuff that I've been doing over the past few days, because this is going to be map generation. Because I'm going to start playing around with other systems now, and I think now is a good time to check it in. There we go, all set. So I am now free to break anything I want. Okay. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do now is we're going to play with some states. And this was all that stuff that I did over the past 2 days was basically for me to get to this point. And what I was trying to do all this time was this. Being able to access things in the battle states. So let's see what we got to do here. Now I do have my tactics project sort of architecture, but I've been kind of changing a lot of. See, this is the logic for the pathfinding. So I was in here, I was in movement, I believe. I just want to make sure walk movement, fly movement, teleport, battle controller here, init state. So you see, like, the code normally is doing this, which is what I have here, but because my system is completely different, I just need to do what this code is intended to do, but in my own way of doing it. So the goal, though, here in it battle state is to instantiate 3 copies of our hero prefab and place them on the board. Okay, so I'll use those new guys that I just downloaded. This code is only placeholder, yeah, but for now it allows us to test each movement. Cool. Invoke the following method, okay, and it yields, wait, for a frame, and then have it change into select unit state. Yeah, I would have liked him to tell me why he yields it. I have a suspicion as to why, but that would have been cool to know why exactly. It allows us to test the invokes the following method. Okay. Invoke the following method just before the init method. Oh, let me read that again. Invoke the following method just before the init method yields and change its state. Spawn unit is here. Tile point. I just didn't know where he would tell this thing to start. He probably just does it before going in, right in here. I don't know. So I am missing creating the characters there. So what I'll do is I'll put, hold on, I got too many things open here. Let me close that one so it's not so confusing. Okay, I also don't have this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in as well. So this is going to go into the you know, I might not even put it on enter. I might just put it at this level. And then on enter, I'll call this on enter. How do I start an IEnumerator again? How to start a coroutine. C#. So here's the IEnumerator. Oh, here, start coroutine. Coroutine. No, hold on. Unity sometimes there. The best one is to go to Stack Overflow. They just tell you. That's not a good article because nothing's been voted up. Coroutine causing sound. I'll just write coroutine. What the heck? Start coroutine, play db, and then where is it? This is it here, IEnumerator. So it really is just this. That's what I'm looking for. So what we'll do is we'll put that here like this. I think I'm going to need one of these. And we're going to just have it start in it. Start coroutine. Am I missing something? An object reference is required for the non-static field. Method or property. Oh no, is that a... That's probably a mono behavior thing. Maybe C# normally doesn't have coroutines. I need to look it up. Yeah, Unity. In the C# world, the coroutines have been popularized by Unity Game Platform. In Unity, start going in main thread, Stack Overflow. I don't know if... so I'm trying to execute a Unity web project. Okay. Most of the Unity API can only be used in Unity's main thread. Start as one of those things. If you already are in a background thread, you could use Unity Web. Yeah, it's start coroutine is a Unity thing. So I can't do that. But I don't even understand what the point is to even have a coroutine. Like you're yielding for none. I could also move this whole thing in the board viewer. Right, this here, because the board viewer, because it's everything that finishes with view in the way that I'm sort of making it work, is a mono behavior, because view is, for me, is Unity is the viewer. So I could just put that logic straight in here in the board view. So when you're loading things up, I don't need board creator. I don't need tile view right now. I don't need camera rig. I don't need that. Game battle controller tile, hex grid, level data is all gone. Okay. See, battle controller is like the state that the battle is in. And when I go into the init state, I could just tell board view to load up its view, which is where this stuff would be. Because I can't put this stuff in here because it's not Unity. So board. Do I have access to board? Now in board view, I can access anything I want. Let's see here, the get aspect hex grid. That's the non-Unity side. I can get it by doing that. How do I do the inverse though? See this here, I can go and say, hey, grab it. But if I want to forcibly kind of like send it the other way around, from here I want to grab the board view and send it, or tell it to do a function. It would probably have to pass through. Now I am pretty sure there's already something in the CCG. So this is the other thing that I'm trying to merge together as a different system. It's a collectible card game, and it allows for sequenced events, which is super cool. And this end turn button here, I think receives something from the event system. So change turn view, change turn view. Let me just take a look at that script and see. Right. On prepare, change turn. So see, the IEnumerator animates things basically to an extent, like coded animation. That's fine. Do yield while is animating. Is animating true? But when it's animating as false, it should Oh, events. Right. It'll listen to events. On prepare, change turn. Action, perform, viewer, change turn viewer. Yeah. That might be the way to do it. Change turn, but can't change turn. I'm still getting familiar with this stuff. So I could do it so that maybe the state sends out an event and the board view on the event will listen to it. And when it listens to it, it will run, you know, put the characters on the board and that. And spawn the units. Spawn the units, and what else does it do? Oh, it loads the tiles, it does all this stuff. And I think I do load the tiles in the viewer, do I? I think so already. Oops, I went too far. In the viewer here, yeah, I'm loading the tiles in here. So, you know, I could set it up so there's an event, but the event system, it's not the Unity event system, it's a custom one. And I'm getting used to that. So I cannot start coroutine. what I could do is I could just do battle view init battle. Let me take that out. Let me go into board view. I'll start cleaning some stuff up in here too. I have a lot of old code that I was just keeping around. Sometimes I go back, I look at the old code and it helps me debug things. I try to remember where I was. No, not there. What level is this? Generate hex map. So, you know, generate hex map is cool. I could put it load level data, create tiles, which doesn't seem to be used at all, which is kind of strange. I think create tile would be. Delete tile, select tile. All this stuff is not even being used. Swap reference. Tile view, clear search. Okay, well, I'll put it right here, like this. And what I'll do is I will don't need game view system. I don't even need change turn view. I'm just going to do this right now. So this is the init. So let's go ahead and grab all of this. Comme ça. Comme ça. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll do a public void initiate battle board. Right. And okay, load hex grid tiles. That's perfect, because instead of load, I could just do load level data, and it already grabs the level data. I don't even need to tell it to do all this because it already is. So I can just tell it to start this. Comme ça. Voila. Just low level data. And then what are we doing here? Where is this being called elsewhere? Because I don't want it to do it. It was already happening somewhere here in the start. So I'm not going to do this here anymore. I'll let the state take over and call it. Here. Point P equals new point. Now what are we doing with this? New point. We're creating a new point. We're selecting the tile. Why are we selecting the tile? I guess just select tile in here. I genuinely don't know what select tile is. I think it's just, now does that need to be in the view or the controller? Now, all this would normally come from the controller. So selected tile is probably important. It just selects the first tile. It puts it in a point, and then it sets the tile. Select the tile as I'm thinking though, board view. Board view. Yeah, I would imagine that would make sense, that board view knows which tile is currently selected. So let's do that. I have selected tile stuff here for color. So let's just do point selected tile. Oh, that's not that, that's like that. And we'll just do this. So that's okay. No. Oh, it's actually a function. I'd like to know what's special about that function. So I have to find out what that is. So maybe I don't need this right now. I'll just do this for a sec. Why is there a select tile? I'm going to see something real quick. I just want to see what the... Gosh, I have too many things open. What is this? Close that. I need that one open. And that's my search. I'm just going to do a search here for selected or select tile. Oh, there's nothing. There, select tile. Okay, so here, following on the message, we can loop through the tile and highlight them or unhighlight them. Cool. And where does that go? In the board. So that'll be in the board view. Cool. Let's just grab them and see what happens. There's also deselect, which is good. So you got create tiles, swap references, search. Just looking for a good place to put it. Get match. Maybe I won't put it too far, because that way I won't have to go so far. Let's see what kind of errors I get here. For I in tiles count. Yeah, okay, cool. Get tiles. Now tiles here is, oh, it gets passed in. It's a list. Okay. List of tiles, and if I'm calling it here, then that's not a list of tiles. Okay, whatever. Oh, tiles, and this is tile. So there's probably another one just for one. Let me go see something. Okay, that's multiple. It's calling select tile here again. Deselect tiles. Select tile. Huh. So we have select tiles, but nowhere do we have select tile. We have select tiles, but not tile. Which is funny. Maybe it was on another page. Okay, well, anyways, let's get the tiles working. Tiles. Yeah, so what we do here is we get the component renderer. Dot material. Now, why is it complaining about getting the renderer? Tile does not contain a definition for get component. Right. Right. It wants tile views at this stage. That's why. What's it complaining about here? Oh, it already exists. What? What the heck? Where? Oh, right here. Does it have like one select tile, like just without the S? No, just the one that I'm trying to use, but it doesn't exist. I could make one. What does it do? For int I tile dot count. Okay, so for every tile in the list, it changes its color. Okay. I don't know why I'm selecting tile here, but I'll have to come back to it. I'll figure it out later. Spawn test units. Okay. And then owner change state. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll change the state over in battle controller here. Once this has gone through the init. Now, I could do it directly or I could do it by event. So I'll have to see, because I'm not sure if between the mono behavior view stuff and the other C# stuff, if I should be interfacing with it, we're doing events, or if I should just be going directly to it. Now I'm more used to going directly to it. So we'll see. So let's just see spawn units. Now I don't have fly movement yet, and I don't have teleporter movement yet. I could make those. Instance, owner hero prefab. Now why is it complaining about owner? Yeah, because it should be... Yeah, because I have it in the battle controller, but I could just put hero prefab up here in the board view. Right. Unit prefabs, game object, hero prefab. Voila. So just hero prefab. No need for owner. I don't. Yeah, I think I didn't put the minuscule on the hero here. Is that better? Yes. Okay. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking a point. I'm creating a new point. Oh, it's going to put them as, I thought I was going to put them randomly, but it's going to put them next to each other. Unit okay. Unit, instance, get component unit. Okay, I'll have to put a hero, a unit script on the prefab. Place, oh, interesting. Match, oh yeah, that's good. Unit.match. Movement M. Movement M. Instance.add component. Yeah, so I'm not only, I don't even need to put the walk movement on the prefab. It'll do it right here based off of whatever the script wants to move it type to be. The range of its movement and the jump height of its. That's cool. It's all temporary, and all those stats will come from somewhere else eventually, but that's just to get it working. So let me go on the prefab. We'll do mail, and we'll put unit view. Sure, why not? I'm going to take that CCG off because it's a little confusing visually. Right, and then he's got a unit view which has what tile it's in, what direction he's facing, a place script, which make sure old live location is not still pointing at this unit. Oh, that clears out Okay, yeah. So yeah, just make sure, because the tile itself will hold that unit, saying, hey, I have this unit on me. So that just clears out the tile, but it might have to change now because things have changed. Link unit and tile references. Link unit and tile references. Link unit and tile. Okay, that just puts them together. Target is null. Target unit view equals given it unit. Okay. Match. That's going to grab the tile and it's going to put that. So that's exactly how I place tiles in the world. But now in this case, I'm placing a character on the tile. And it's Euler angles is for the direction. Now this is also going to be buggy, I bet, because there's a direction that he could be facing: northeast, east, southeast, southwest, west, or northwest. Right? Northeast, east, southeast, southwest, west, northwest. You could be facing any one of these flat ones. There's like six points. So that might also not work. But that's okay. We'll get it working. So let's go see. Okay. So that's what the unit view has. It's just simple stuff, really. It places it and it matches its position. Places it in data and matches. Okay, that's fine. Board view. Now why? Because it should. Unit does not contain definition for place. Oh, unit view does. But unit should too. Because I want that to be over on the server side, not just view side. I need to do it for both. That's going to be a wicked brain warp for me. But I'll get it working on the unit view side. That's for now, that's what I want. So unit view. Unit view. Why does that not bring anything up? Because I changed the thing. Unit view, save that. There we go. Now why is it complaining about match? An object reference is required for the non-static field method or property. Oh, I'm retarded. There. Okay. And yeah, board get tile P, see get tile. I'm still figuring out what the heck. Oh no, I have get tile. I just don't have, I don't need board. Because this is the board. Yeah, and what we'll do is we'll just get unit view script. Cool. I mean, theoretically, I could get the unit. So we'll wrap my mind around that one. Because the unit is just data. And on the prefab, not that one, but the tiny, these guys here. See, it's just data. I don't need it to have it called unit view. But I can't, right, but I can't put it here as a component if it's not a view. It's basically doubling all my data. Ideally, it helps for debugging. I'll keep going like this because, you know, I'll just keep doing this. Okay. And movement M, that's fine. Okay. I could do fly movement and teleport movement, but I also have an issue here, which is I'm missing select tile, which is, I still don't know what it's for. I forget what it's for. It's probably just this here. Select tiles. Funny, you'd think. I don't know. We'll run into something. When we do, we'll know what the problem is. I just see these problems and I can't. But when I run into it, I'll fix it. So, I would like for that not to be highlighted red though. Select tile, and it takes a point. And then all I'll do is I'll just get the component. That's what this is doing for now. But I do feel like it needs to wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, point tile view. I need to grab the tile view of tile.i, get component render, tiles.i. It's going to be in a dictionary. So tiles dot, oh, it would just be this. Because that tile should theoretically be in a dictionary. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Okay, so that's just, you know, select tile, okay. Owner.change state. So this part here and this part here. So this is because I just haven't done these fly movements things yet. I could do that. And then after that, I'll figure out how I speak to the battle controller. All of this has been taken out of there. No longer needed. I don't know what this is. Move target. Okay. So let me just make those other characters there. Those things are already. I'm not going to tweak those. I'll get the walk moving before the other ones. And the walk is going to be harder anyway because there's actual movement instead of it just kind of disappearing, and it has pathfinding and stuff. So let me go to the walk. I think it's up here. Walk is there. So let's do one called fly. Fly movement. And I'll just go to movement, find out where I put those, right here. Under view model, we'll create a new script, fly movement. There's the fly movement. And then what we'll do is we'll just, it's a model behavior? Okay. I don't think that's supposed to be, I'm going to change it now. Yeah, it inherits from movement. So that should be, what the heck? Okay, I'll have to open this one up. traverse. So fly movement, it's complaining about does not implement inherit abstract member movement traverse tile view. Movement traverse tile view. Because the walk movement, what does the walk movement look like? Alright, well, let's just make it work. Yeah, but is there an enumerator here? Yeah, traverse. Tile view. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, silly. Okay. So let's just go through this one by one and what's going on. Am I using tile here? Float, distant, math, square root, math, floor, I guess, pow. I don't know what that is. Power of tile. Position now. It'll be point. And it'll be X. Unit view. Hold on, let me think. What the heck's going on here? Taking the tile. Minus the unit. It's doing some it's figuring out, it's comparing to the board. Yeah, probably where I clicked and where the unit is. Store the distance between the start tile and the target. Yeah, the start tile would be where the unit is, and the target is here. I'm storing that in the distance. So tile is a tile view. So yeah, so you would have your unit already selected, and then you'd select the tile and you'd bring in this. It would already know what the unit is. So unit view. Now does the unit have a tile view? And tile view we know has a point, and we know that X is this majuscule X. So we'll just do that. I think that's pretty much what it is. Whoops. Holy cannoli. Whoa. Okay. That's all right. Unit. View. Right. It's okay. That's good. Place tile. Unit view dot place. I mean, there's stuff to do before we place him. I'm just curious, what does place do? Oh, okay. It removes him from the tile. Target. And puts him at the end tile. That's going to be a problem though. Or maybe not, because it's flying. Flying is fine. If it's a walk movement, we need to do that at each individual tile the character is going in, because even though he might be going to something that's, 5 hexes away, by the time he traverses like the third one, something might happen. Like an explosion. He stepped on a trap or something. So I have to make sure that that won't do that for the movement. But anyways, that's later. Fly high enough to not clip through any ground. Yeah, okay. So, tile view. This is just an arbitrary height of 10. But we could do a detection at some point, maybe. Float duration. No problems there. Tweener. All right, I need something here. Using the liquid fire on that animation. Okay. Now, yeah, I think tile view has a center. It's not an actual value, but it returns a value when I do this. Shit, I don't think I can do that. Well, can I do this? Does tile view even have center? Let me see something. It does. It returns a vector 3. And what am I expecting to have here? Fly movement. Vector 3. Well, there's probably a way to do it, but parenthesis can be removed. An object reference is required for the non-static field. Just want to see something. Tile view. Where's tile view? I don't have it open. I'll bring it over here. Come on. Center. Public vector 3. Return to vector. Okay. Scratching me noggin. It's telling me I don't need this. But Alt Enter, Control plus Alt Enter. Let me try and see. Still not happy. No. But not even. Freaking hell, I don't know. That won't work, eh? No. All right, well, I'll have to put this on several lines. Let me just start over. think that'll work. I don't know why that's white. Would it be white if I did a plus there? What the heck? I don't know. There's no errors. Okay. What else? Yeah, east doesn't exist. If math apps tile x bigger than this. Ooh, there's going to be a lot of checks here. And I don't think I did that for the walk either. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be all weird when I get it working. And it's super long to make a fly too. I was just hoping to test it. I think I'll just test the walk and take out the well, the teleport should be easy because it's not. All right. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with this so much. I mean, east exists and west exists as well. But I'll just do northeast on this one. And I'll do southwest on this one because I don't know what the actual thing is going to be. Tweener, transform, move to tile. Oh, again, the center. I really, but you know, it's funny because it feels to me like this should work. Oh, it does. And why didn't it work up here? Am I going nuts? I don't know. Maybe I am. Okay, there we go. It worked now. Okay. Okay. It's complaining about public expected. What? Where? Oh my gosh, I'll never find that. What is this? So confusing. 1 second. Create another concrete subclass of movement fly. We won't need to override the expand search method this time because any have flown over. All we need to implement is the animation public class fly movement. Public override. Okay. What the heck is this? If I take this off. Oh, there it is. Good. But fly is done. And, you know, might as well do the other one, which is going to be teleport. Well, actually, I'll just do it like that, like this. Teleport. Okay. Now watch it complain. Yes. It wants a tile view. It wants a unit view. No. Hold on, what the heck? Yeah, it doesn't exist in the context. Let me put in using the liquid fire dot animation tile dot. I'll just do these super easy ones there, and I'll figure out. I don't think. Right. I don't think ease controls exist. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, now what is the unit dot place tile? I forget what that is again. It must be unit view. But it's a minuscule. Places there. Let me see something. Is there something called unit view? Okay. This is unit view minuscule. I'm a little worried about what I probably might have done in Fly. If I had unit view and I didn't know that's what it was. Oh no, that's what I find. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, that's done. That was the easiest one because all it is just disappear and reappear somewhere. Okay. Fly, movement, unit view, board view, tile view, battle controller. Initiate the battle. On enter. Did I? Change the state. Okay, let's see. I already had errors before. Now, what name owner does not exist? Board view, board view. Okay, so I just fixed this. Fly and teleport was missing, and this was the last one here. So what I want to do here is I want to say, hey, I just did all this. Now I want you to change state. Which is a bit strange. Is it strange? No. No, it's fine. I could just call... I'll just do it directly. I'm not going to do some weird FN stuff there. What we'll do is we'll just do... Where's the component thing? There must be one. Game somewhere. Something called game. GameViewSystem.container. Yeah, game.getAspect probably. Yes. It's going to be called something battle. Controller. Dot must be a change state. Maybe not. Let me go see battle controller. Battle controller is a mono behavior. Oh yeah. What is not a mono behavior? Base states. It's a mono behavior? system. Oh yeah. Fuck, I could have put all that shit in here too. Anyways. State. Init battle state. Battle state container. Battle state container equals a new container. Fine. On enable, on disable, on click notification, on move event, on fire event. Okay, there's no nothing making me be able to change. Oh yeah, it even has the hero prefab here. Did I put that? I probably just put that. So you see, move event, fire event, tile hover event. These are all things that you interact with in the game. And no matter what state you're in down here, depending on what state you have in down here, it will do different things. But on level load, something I'm not quite. Once I figure this out there and I understand the connection on how this stuff is meant to interface with each other, that's going to be like that for the whole project, how things are supposed to interface with each other. But once I get the prototype in, it'll all be about art. Hold on, I'm blacking out here. State machine, change state. Oh, I just tell it. Oh, I tell it to change state. I go state machine. Oh, that's how I do it. So I could do it here in the board view. No? Maybe it's not public. It's not public. Yeah, it's not public. And there's probably good reason for that too. I'll have to do an event. I could just say init event. Ooh, it's gonna get complicated. But I could just do, yeah. Either that or no. I was thinking of moving everything in here. I'll make an event. Hey, your level's loaded. Oh, Google thought I was talking to it. Return send init event. Basically to the battle controller. When everything's loaded, you know, the screen could fade in and all sorts of things. So let's see here. Do we have anything where we are sending events from this? We would in game. I think game does all that stuff. This here, game view. Let me see game view. The game view is intended to be the bridge. Container action system on awake. This stuff here I'll probably here add. Do I have a? I don't have events in here. No, there's no events in here. Okay. It's just I could plug directly into stuff. But controller. This will listen to input controller. Now input controller is where the events are for the input controller. And it's where I should kind of put everything for my input. Game get component game view system. Input controller is a model behavior. Repeater, yeah. Okay, and what I do here is I do a on enable, on disable repeater. Move event. Here I do a move event. If move event. This new info point. No. Fire event. This new. No. If fire event. No, I just want to see like fire event. And we do public static event right here. And I don't need any info args. It's just like a trigger. Input controller is a mono behavior. Oh yeah, and then the board controller is also a mono behavior. So what I could do is I could just do. I'm gonna try it here. I'm gonna do battle. What did I call it? Oh no, board view. Board view. Dot init event plus equal. We'll call it on init event. That works. Right, and then I'll do another one down here. And then what we'll do is we'll do a minus equals. Right? And then I'm just going to go and create the init event. Now, how does an init event, would it look like? Input controller like this. So what I'll do is I'll just grab this one and I'll bring it into board view. That was put in what? Okay, nothing. So I could put that like here or here, wherever, it doesn't matter. And we're going to call this init event. And it doesn't have any of these bits and pieces. Good, that seems to work. Input controller in an event. Now it seems like even the controller is listening to its own events. So I will do that, I guess. Battle board view. This might be not too super great, but I'll do that. And then I'll do, funny because it even calls itself. Is that redundant? I kind of even wonder if it's necessary, to be honest with you. Because I don't need to listen to anything, as these are observers. I don't need to observe my own events. Oh shit, that was the battle controller. I'm screwing it up here. Okay, where was I? Bring this over here. I'm gonna bring this over here. This is the one I wanted to remove. I don't think I need to have observers at all here. But this event is cool. Naming rule violation. These words must begin with upper. What? Okay. See what that is later. And then basically that means I probably have, yeah, you see it listens but it doesn't even do a damn thing. That should be there already. Why is that not there? It is not doing it. It has a public static event handler. No. Maybe I do need those observers. Okay, well I'll put the observer and see what. I don't know why I would need that. Well, let's see something else here. In the input controller, I have fire event. Now, maybe I just need to make it so that there is a fire event. Right? So if fire event null, then there's this new. So if I go into board view, where's the init? Down here. Here. Right? And if I do if init event equals null, let's do an init event. Do an init event, right? No new info args. Unless I need that. I don't know if I do. Now what's it complaining about? There is no arguments given that responding request. it doesn't want arguments, but I don't need arguments. There is no argument given that corresponds to the required formal parameter E of event handler. Is that because somewhere I told it that it needs that somewhere? Not there. So maybe that's what. So maybe I do need that. Okay, well, let's just do this. Int, whatever, 1. And then this one here, just to make it match, because if I'm doing I should probably put this there if I'm doing an int. Even though it serves absolutely no purpose. Okay. Now, what does battle controller say? Ooh. I am on the battle controller. Oh. Should be board view. Still doesn't. No. Unit event. There we go. Okie dokie. Now that's good. Now this thing is going to call this. So now I don't know if I could do that within. I probably could do that when it's inside of the init battle state. I don't know though. Maybe not. Let's try. Void this. No. This is going to be a very long script eventually, but I could probably do it. Like within itself here. Why is that still giving me a hard time? I'd be able to just say battle. I'd be able to say change state or something. State machine dot change state dot this. Boom, boom. And I'll give it the next state. And basically, init will just never really exit itself. It will just be forced outside of it. Move. It doesn't really ever. I can go to move target state. Maybe. But it's complaining about something. Info args.int. Yeah, I know, but I don't know what the point of that is. Object sender info. Okay, I'll just do this. Protected virtual. Protected virtual. same thing. Doesn't do a damn thing, but it's there. And there we go. I don't know what those do, but okay. That should work. And when I go in move target, it'll say entered move target state. So I'll see if it does. Now that that's done, and init is, all this is done. What is this if complaining about? Oh, return. Why is it returning null? I thought this whole point of this was for it to yield. Oh my gosh, let me go see something. Why all of a sudden is this return null? Did I remove the yield part? Okay, here. So init event can be simplified. Whatever. Okay. So now there's a thing that I was trying to remember because I feel like I forgot to plug it in now that it's all set up. So let's see, where's init is going in here. Battle controller automatically starts in init. Oh, this has a select tile. That's what I was trying to find. I'll have to do that. I have multiple tiles, but I have a select tile here. If owner position equals P, or not owner board tiles contains key, or if the key doesn't exist in there, return. Otherwise, this is the new selected tile. Yeah. See, here's nice because here I highlight that tile. But I should also select tile should also call battle controller dot select tile. No, I was just on it. Protected virtual void. Damn it. just focus on the movement. I need to call something. I don't know. Let me just hit play and see what happens. Errors. Battle controller. What's it complaining about? What? Yeah. Find. There. Okay. Info. No overload for on in event matches delegate event handler. My brain is about to explode here. Well, the only other thing I could think of is if I put the observers on them. I can't think of anything else. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the input controller. I don't know. Oh man, I have no fucking clue right now. What the heck? Let me think. No overload for on init event matches delegate event handler info args.int. Input controller. Event handler and the point input controller tile hover event. Oh. No. Is there more to it? Oh, there's something down here for that one. That's interesting because select tile is here. Sending in data and it's doing the select tile. That's interesting. I might be able to hit select tile that way. Oh yeah, and it's in a move target state. Freaking hell. Okay, cool. Input handler? Is this where I need to put this? Void on init event object sender info args int I guess that's probably what it was. Oh no, there's still some error somewhere. I got a problem with this now. On init event. What the freaking hell? I just did it. Maybe E? I mean, I'm really guessing here. No. Is there a way to fucking... No. I can't just have it. No, I can't. Input handler now is complaining about something. Move target state. Oh. Oh no. For the init, I have to have it on every single state? That don't make no sense. Shit. I'll test to be sure there, but if that's the case, then I really don't want to. Public void on init event object sender info args int. I set it as E for some reason. No, it's still. Very confused right now. I'm gonna stop this one. I'm getting